No one will save us except ourselves. Nobody can and nobody will do that. We must walk the path ourselves. Change is never painful. Only resisting the change that is given can be painful. Everything is based on thoughts, driven by thoughts, and shaped by thoughts. If we speak and act with a polluted mind, the pain will follow us like the wheel follows the ox's footprints. If you focus on inner wounds, you will suffer constantly. However, if you want to learn from the lessons given by the situation, you will grow. Everything that we have is the result of what we have thought. If you knew how powerful your thoughts are, you would never have negative thoughts. Live truthfully to yourself. Love unconditionally. Listen purely without intending to attack the other person, and speak purely. Your current self is the result of yesterday's thoughts, and your current thoughts will build tomorrow's life. Do not dwell on the past. Do not dream of the future. Focus on the present. The one who controls oneself dominates the world. Holding on to anger is like holding on to a hot coal to throw at someone else. Only you end up getting burned. It is you who suffers from holding on to anger. If you want to fly lightly, you must willingly lay down all the heavy burdens that weigh you down. Have patience. Everything will eventually come to me at the right time. Patience is one of the hardest training, but the ultimate victory goes to those who endure. Weak ones dream of revenge, strong ones forgive, and wise ones ignore. There are two things that prevent us from realizing our great life plans. One is not starting anything, and the other is not finishing anything. Don't try to control the inner storm. Instead, calm your own mind, and the storm will pass easily. If you encounter wise words that point out your mistakes, treat them like someone giving you a precious treasure. If you constantly try to please others, you will waste your own life. Have the confidence of a mountain but be humble like grass. Cultivate inner maturity by learning to distance yourself from people and situations that threaten your inner peace, self-worth, and excellence. If you cannot control your own mind, it will control you. Most of the problems in our lives arise from either acting without thinking or thinking without acting. Since everything in this world is meaningless, do not worry about striving to obtain or fear losing it. Those who do good deeds will receive good rewards, and those who do evil will receive bad consequences. We must always cultivate a grateful heart for what we have, as there are countless people in the world who have nothing. Instead of pursuing sensory pleasures, we should seek inner peace, break free from constraints, and gain freedom. When life feels difficult, try to observe the situation from an objective perspective, as life often teaches us something. Maintaining good health is the best nature, self-sufficiency is the greatest wealth, and faith is the highest virtue. Don't try to explain yourself all the time. If the other person is your true friend, they will trust you without any explanation. If they are your enemy, they won't believe you no matter what you say. Greed is a trumpet that brings many pains. Those greedy won't be satisfied even if money pours in like rain. Before going to bed every day, forgive everyone who made you feel difficult that day and go to sleep with a clean and light feeling. Our current self is a reflection of our past thoughts and actions, and we shape our identity based on our beliefs. Healing begins with taking responsibility for one's actions by focusing on and observing the present moment. You must realize that you are the one who thought, felt, and acted that way. Make a choice and follow through with it confidently, without any delay or second guessing. Stay focused on the present moment and put in the hard work needed to accomplish what you have to do today. The issue may not be the problem itself, but rather your response to perceiving it as a problem. There is no need for you to receive punishment for experiencing anger. The anger you have caused may be trying to teach you something. The greatest wisdom you can learn in life is to accept the impermanence of life and to know how to maintain your uniqueness at all times. Those who know their own shortcomings are wise. Those who think they are wise are the most thoughtless. Only those who truly know themselves are not influenced by external opinions and thoughts. A wise life is not comparing oneself to others, not envying those who are better than oneself, and not being proud that one is better than others. Anything that makes you physically or mentally exhausted should be rejected like poison. Do not act easily on what you hear, but deeply consider whether it is true, and act when your reasoning is clear. Living to satisfy others can make you lose yourself. To find your true self, you must know how to let go of others. Life is essentially unpredictable and full of joy and pain, so be careful when things are going well. Do not compare your life to others. We do not compare the sun and the moon because they each shine in their own time with their own light. Enjoy pleasure to your heart's content and be gentle like a deer, but also be fierce and brave like a tiger.